Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to give it a few
Hi,
minutes to
everyone.
get people here. But happy Sunday.
Yes.
Happy belated Canada Day to you, Lulu.
Oh, and happy belated 4th of July.
Thank you. It was
Hmm.
very quiet 4th of July for us, at least here. Usually my neighbors shoot off fireworks that start at
Hmm.
like 10 p.m. and my dogs just don't care for that, and I don't blame them.
No.
But and they go till some like 1 or 2 sometimes, but this time we
Oh,
didn't. They did the I could hear the ones that were in town, and that
right.
lasted till about 10:30, and I slept like a baby. It was wonderful. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. All
Nice.
right. Hello, hello. So we have Meg, we have Maria. It's nice to see you. Wonderful to have you here today. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming in on Lulu's channel. Yeah.
Yeah. Meg
Uh-huh.
is actually someone I grew up with. We met each other when we were 11 and 12.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. Maria, we can, I don't know if Lulu wants to read on any medical, because that seems like a medical. How many weeks will it take till the lower back heals? I don't
Yeah.
know if we want to go there with that, but I'm sure it
Medical's
hurts.
difficult because,
It is.
we could get a firm answer on 2 weeks and then she could decide to pick up a box of kitty litter and
Yes, that's very true. Very true.
game over.
Yeah. It is medical because it has to do with your body, Maria. So anything that has to do with your body would be medical. Hi, Karmic
Yeah.
Karen. Nice to see you in sunshine. Welcome, welcome. Mercury and Leo lady. Hi. Oh, we're doing well. How are you? I love all your fives. 555. You don't take
Yeah.
anything too seriously. All right. Well, it's up to you, Lulu, if you want to do it. We're going to talk to Lulu first anyway,
We can
because a
do
lot of people,
energy. We can do energy around it, but I don't
yeah,
want to give a hard answer.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. No, I agree. Jenny's here. Hi. And there's Donna
Yeah.
Marie. Yeah, it's great to have you girls here. So,
Yep.
yes, Lulu and I have been planning this for a long time, but it just,
Yeah.
it just, you have to wait till divine timing comes up, right? Yeah.
And that
So
sometimes that's just the way it is, right?
it is the way it is. And I really, that I go with that because it's no reason to ever get stressed about anything. Why bother? Right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it, Maria, but it's going to be a few minutes, okay? We'll just
Yeah.
read your energy when the time comes. So I
Yeah.
will highlight that and we will look at it. All right. So thanks everybody for being here today. And yeah, no stress, no stress. Yeah, that's
No.
so important. I just finished teaching an alchemy, spiritual alchemy class, and we were
Well,
talking
that's cool.
about energy shifts and energy moving from one thing to another and moving from stress into finding things to be happy about, finding things to be positive about, or to laugh
Yeah.
at.
Right?
That seems to
I
help.
love
Yeah,
laughing.
I know. Yeah. Find an
Yeah.
old movie and sit there and laugh. You know what else you can do if you don't even want to watch a movie? God, this is so funny. There's a video on some YouTubes of dogs with masks on. And
Oh,
like, and one of them is like, what is it?
that guy that
Freddie.
does Batman with his cat too. Like he has
Yes.
Batman
Yes.
mask on his cat.
There's a bigger dog sleeping, right? And the little dog has the mask on like a dachshund or something, and it comes over and just stares at this dog, and then this dog opens one eye and goes, and
Blinks right out.
oh my god, I just get a charge out of that. I really do.
Oh,
It's
that's
so funny.
funny.
It is
That's
funny.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Anyway,
have a dog right now myself. My dog
oh
passed
okay.
away last July.
I'm sorry.
Um, I
That's
just
no
have
fun.
my kitties right now, so
Yeah. Well, kitty cats are
yeah.
just as good as doggies, little animals that can
Different energy
love you.
entirely,
Different
though.
energy. Yeah, yeah. But
Different
still, you're not
energy
alone.
entirely.
Yeah, they're there
Not
with you.
alone. No.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, hello, Sanity Claus. Hello, Annie. I know you can just go back and forth wherever you want, Annie, or Anita, really. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Hello, Paula
Yeah.
Harnish. It's nice to see you too. And yes, we
Hello,
were
hello.
just saying Happy Canada Day on the
Yeah,
1st, and
it was.
4th of July was
And
yesterday. Yeah.
yeah. And you didn't get storms. Now I read with Curtis and Gigi. and
Uh-huh.
they're in Oklahoma, and
Right.
they had really bad storms yesterday.
Well,
So,
they had to postpone the entire fireworks display in DC
mhm,
because of lightning storms, but people didn't want to leave. They were sitting on
oh,
these metal benches, and
right?
they're saying, "You need to leave."
Metal
Yeah,
benches.
metal bench, right. "You need to leave, because we're having a lightning
Yeah,
storm." And they're like, "No, no, we're gonna wait it out. We don't mind getting wet." Well, getting wet is not the problem.
that's not the no, sitting on a metal bench, that's the problem.
Oh my God, it's so crazy. Hi, sunshine. I'll put
Um,
you in the queue. All right, well, we'll get right to what we wanted to talk about first, and then we'll get to your readings, everybody. Thank you again for being here, and we love having you. So,
yes.
I met Lulu actually, met you through
Yeah,
Donna Marie
Matt.
because you used to be there when I was working with Donna Marie, and I know
Yes.
you're good friends with Donna Marie, so I'm glad she's here today. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Susan Crook. And Susan, I have to tell you, is my original maiden name was Crooker.
Close.
Crooker, ER at the end. Yeah. And I don't see that very often. So there, how's that? Anyway, then I guess decided at some point to start a channel, which is wonderful. And her channel's name is The Quiet Flame. And the information is not only in the show notes, but I put it in the beginning up here at the beginning of this show. So if anybody wants to sign up on Lulu's channel, please, 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 please. I know she'd appreciate it, and I know she works now with Scott and with I guess with
Yes.
Curtis and with Gigi and some of those
Yeah.
folks, and
Yeah.
so it's wonderful to have um, like a whole new bloodline coming in.
Yeah, kind of, so to speak. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Somebody
came in
different.
certain people, you come in with a certain group, and some people
Yes.
leave, some people stay, and then,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's like,
Mhm.
I don't know, maybe it's like you're all the same age, or you're all, you just all agree.
I think
Yeah.
I'm actually older than Curtis and Gigi.
Okay. But
Yeah.
Scott's in his
So
50s, early 50s. So
Scott's in his early 50s, so Scott and I
yeah,
are the same age.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Not that it
yeah,
matters.
so
Not that it matters. It's just interesting. So what I
yeah.
want to know
We're all
though,
young at heart. It doesn't
young at
matter.
heart,
We're
no
all
matter what age
25.
you are. That's right. That's right. So, what I usually do when I bring new people in, new to my people, is to say, when did all this get interesting to you? When did this start for you? When.
Um, this started for me, not the readings.
Mhm.
The sensitivity started when I was a
Mm.
child.
Oh,
My
really?
mom was very
Okay.
sensitive to spirit. My nan was very sensitive to spirit.
Okay.
Um, I shut it all down due to trauma,
Hmm.
losses, multiple losses. But then
Yeah.
when I lost my dad 2 years ago,
Hmm.
just over 2 years ago now, everything blew wide open again. And also
Yeah.
with the gentle cattle prodding of somebody who's in the chat. Um,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
we won't name you, will we, Donna Marie?
Oh my God.
She she was very sensitive to my abilities and actually gave me a lot of encouragement,
That's awesome. We need
um,
people like
to
that in our
not
life.
doubt,
Yeah.
right? To not doubt anything. And
Right.
that you kind of need that,
You do. It's
and
helpful.
And
Yeah.
I really feel like Donna just suddenly showed up at my work one day. She, because we work for the province of
Uh-huh.
BC, so we don't meet coworkers, that kind of thing. Like there's no orientations. People don't come. It's just suddenly somebody's there, and this is the new person.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Donna and I just clicked,
Uh-huh.
right? It just
Mhm.
worked, and
Good.
she's been so
That helps.
supportive of me. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
been great.
I know.
So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
awesome. It's interesting because my very best friend, who I've been best friends with since 1981,
Mhm.
we worked at a bank, and we've been friends right from the 80s and until now, and still, even though she's on the other side of the country from me. But
Yeah. Yeah.
those are the places we do find good and beautiful friendships, and also the
Yeah.
people that we need do come into our life just when we need them. So I'm glad that happened
Exactly.
to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you say your grandmother was a sensitive, and your mother too?
Yeah,
or yeah,
my nan who
okay.
was my mom's mom,
Yep.
and my mom. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And did they do any like predictions? No. They just were their intuition was fully
Yeah.
formed, is what you're telling me. Yeah.
Fully,
Yeah. Yeah.
fully formed. Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
I've
Mhm.
always been incredibly intuitive. And the funny
Uh-huh.
thing is I've never questioned my gut.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
you when you're a teenager and your friends are all doing things that, you want to be a rebel, but there were certain times where there's something would tell me like, don't go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
usually
You
something
listen.
crappy would happen on
Yeah.
those. There would be a big brawl, or,
Mhm.
somebody got, pulled over, or somebody forgot to set their e-brake and their car rolled down the side of a mountain.
Sure. Oh,
Like bad things would happen on those
uh,
times that I
uh,
chose not to go.
yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I hear you.
and that just made it even,
Yeah.
I just
More
listened to it
important to
even
listen.
more.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But it's really hard when people are really close to you. Like, I will tell my
Mm.
husband something and he'll go, no, 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 no.
I know they do.
I'm always right. I'm
I
always right.
know.
And I don't, it's not the wife thing
Yeah.
because this was way
Yeah.
before that. And, but it's like when you're really close to it, for some reason, you don't trust it or something. I don't know. Like I knew you when you were this, or
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah.
I freak my sister-in-law out about once a week
Do
with
you? Well, she knows
with
she can trust
something.
you at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
It just happens. I'll say
That's right.
something and then 5 minutes later, or, the next day, it's like,
Mhm, mhm.
there it
Yeah.
is.
There it is. Well, we've been married 27 years, and I want to say to him, you should trust me by now. And, I'm not saying I'm
Right?
always right because I don't think I am. But when it comes to really important stuff that I just get this feeling, if he was always right, I think I'd listen. But then
Right?
again, yeah.
Right.
Anyway. Well, thank you, Lulu. And thank you again, everybody, for being here. I love that. And Lulu has some shows that she does weekly with Gigi and Curtis. She's
Yeah.
also been on with Scott. Have you been on with Jackie as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jackie
you're
Goose.
on with Jackie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She just did the Nut House with us on Friday night.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a whole group of them over there. And
There is.
please throw your support behind them all. Actually found Gigi. I found Gigi on Facebook and I'm like, Gigi, you want to come on and talk about what you do? Because she hadn't
Right?
even known, yeah, she hadn't thought about coming over here or something. I don't know. And boy, oh
Yeah.
boy, I tell you, I love that when that happens, when you can empower somebody else to come in and now she's
Yeah.
doing her own thing. Yeah, she is. She's
Yeah.
doing really well. So
Yeah.
good. All right. So we got some questions. This is who's in the queue. Maria will work on that. Karen, Sunshine, Pirot, Susan Crooks, and Sharon O'Brien. So, and here's Hypnicities. Okay. Welcome, everybody. If I haven't said hello, I'm not ignoring you. Thank you for being here. So let's see what the cards say about your lower back. I have to say this, girl. Back problems are you're not feeling supported. So it might not be that you are aware of it, Maria, but we can also feel like we have to support ourselves only, especially for single, because there's no one
Right.
else to help you. So it could be
Hmm.
something like that as well. But all right, Mary Clem and Sanity Claus, I gotcha. Thank you. All right. So let's see what the cards say.
Okay.
If you're ready, you may go. Yeah.
I can go.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got actually all really good cards,
Oh,
like
good.
really good cards. And you got the 10 of Pentacles, right? So
Oh,
right off the back, good fortune to me would mean that you're not going to suffer for a long time. But here's the thing, as somebody, if it's a disc issue,
yeah. I know.
once it's happened, I can put my disc out sneezing. Like
Oh,
if I
wow.
just turn the wrong way and
Okay.
sneeze,
Yeah, yeah. I hear
I
you.
you
Hmm.
let it you got the 10 and then the 6. I'm going to say 6 to 10 weeks.
Okay.
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 Before you lift like that again,
Yeah.
because 6 of Wands, again, you're looking at moving forward. You're looking at victory over the injury,
Mhm.
but take your time, because once you've done that, if you don't fully heal it, it can become an issue. I didn't let mine heal properly, and now
Okay.
it's a constant issue.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got the Chariot.
Okay.
So this is you moving forward, moving
Mhm.
ahead. It's not going to slow you down forever. Okay.
Yeah.
And you also have the King of Wands. So you have the determination and the confidence um, to know within yourself. As soon as you feel, what I'm going to say is, as soon as you feel like you're completely healed, wait 2 more weeks,
Yeah,
because
that sounds
back
good.
injuries
Mm.
are not fun. And that's only from my own experience that I'm
Mhm.
saying.
Yeah,
Because every time I think I'm fine, like,
I know.
I'm like,
I know.
oh, I should have waited longer. So,
Mhm.
you will heal, but give yourself 6 to 10 weeks before you do any lifting like that, especially if you're doing deadlifts, because that'll take it out real quick.
True. That's true. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lulu. Yeah, I have here that it says a threat, but what I'm feeling is it's a warning. That's what I'm getting from this. It's a
Yeah.
warning to take care of yourself. The other thing, Maria, if you can get it, you can get one of those back braces for your back and wear it until it strengthens itself up. But when I
Mhm.
was saying about you not feeling supported, everything that we go through, every injury that we have, every illness that we have, all has a metaphysical component to it, which means that if when things happen to us by virtue of it's a way of showing us you got to be careful with this, or this is how you're really feeling inside. And the best way for me to say how I determine that for myself is I was really, quote, PISSETED rather. I was pissed off about something. And guess what I ended up with? And so we got to be careful what we say, what we think, and what we feel. If they want you to comply, and I'm feeling that's exactly what Lulu just said. And Perot in the chat says, you're a really good reader, Lulu. And
Oh, thank you.
yeah, isn't that nice? So the rules, follow the rules and make sure that you cut out doing what you're doing right now. And like Lulu said, until you start to really feel good, but not the first
Mm,
day, not the first day.
right.
Yeah.
Go
And
easy.
go easy. That's right. So thank you, dear. And I hope that helps. All right. So we have Karmic Karen. Anything on what's coming for me as a partner in crime? Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting question,
Mhm.
Karen. Yeah,
I like how that's phrased, actually.
I know. We all
Do you
need
have any
partners
partner
in
in
crime,
crime
don't we?
coming?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Hmm. Wow.
There's another one.
Oh boy.
I never use the same deck either. Like, I'll have 3 or 4 decks. So,
Uh-huh. Good. Well, you go
just
ahead.
make sure everything's shuffled and,
Mhm.
really.
Mhm. I hear you.
My goodness. Okay. Ready?
Yep. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay.
Yep.
So, Karen, you're starting off with the 3 of Cups. So, this is friendship, community, happiness coming in. So,
Mm-hmm.
whether that's a new partner in crime, or this is you getting out with the girls and enjoying yourself, at which time you're going to be, projected forward. When you elevate with, spending time with friends, maybe it's some dances you're going to at like local legions or local halls or something like that, just having fun. You're moving yourself forward. You got the Chariot. So things are going to move forward, and there's 2 cups in here, right? So you got the 9 of Cups as well, which is that happiness, that
Yeah.
abundance coming in. Your cups are almost full, because the 10 of Cups is the exciting card, right?
Oh.
So have time with friends, get out
Mhm.
there, elevate yourself a lot. And when you raise your vibration like that, you draw people to you. It's like moths to a flame. And in fact, you're
Mhm.
going to call in something where you're actually going to have to make a decision because you're finishing with the Two of Swords. So she's not blindfolded. Now, usually when you're blindfolded on the Two of Swords, it's because you need to rely on your intuition. Her eyes are closed, so she is looking within. I think you're going to end up meeting somebody that really excites you and somebody who seems kind of dull. You're going to have to
Mhm.
make a decision between the two of them. And they sort of have you questioning yourself, but make a wise decision.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my
Intuition,
God.
beast.
Yeah. I've got similar cars, Lulu. I really do. Well, I
Yay!
have, you may have somebody from the past come in, Karen, that I don't know if you're going to a reunion or you're going to run into each other. Somebody that was maybe not even as much fun in the past, but could be fun now. And you're going to get some cooperation and you're going to have some teamwork. So yes, I get that too, that it might be more than one of a person that's
Mhm.
going to come in to have fun. But then Lulu brought up dancing, right? So I get the disco ball. And it says fun times, parties, and
Yeah.
freedom. So I think that looks pretty good for you from both of us. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Hello, Delphi. It's good to see you here. Thanks for being here, Wisconsin Lighthouse Keeper. And I did get the rest of you that have put in your questions. We're going to try to get to as many as we can. All right. So sunshine on my shoulder. There you go. A general reading. All right.
A general.
Mm.
Going here. Wow. Okay. So you're starting off with the Princess of Pentacles, which is the page. So there's a new opportunity coming towards you. It's like
Mm.
these are making me think of thought bubbles.
Yeah.
Like there's multiple things that are inspiring you, but one of them is actually going to put you in an emperor frame of mind. You're really going to take charge of it. You're really going to take leadership on it.
Hmm.
And whatever it is, you're very excited about it. And it's going to be good because the sun is really featured in this emperor card,
Yeah.
right? That sun is coming up on a brand new day, which is a brand new beginning. You also have the universe, which is the world card. So there's a fulfillment, there's a wholeness coming out of this. So whatever this new opportunity that it is coming towards you, um, it's going to be very good. And
Excellent.
it might have several branches. Focus on
Hmm.
one.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
um,
One at a
that's what I
time.
get for you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. For a general, something exciting is coming.
It is. And it's going to start, sunshine, when you let go of thinking you can control something, because we can't really we can control our reaction to something, or we can
Yeah.
how we look at something, but we can't control outside. Things happen that are out of our control. So once you release that idea and think about what will flow in, that's going to happen for you. And they're asking you to be more mindful, because I pulled the ordinariness card, which is one of my favorites, which is some days are just ordinary, but there's strength in the ordinary, there's presence in the ordinary, and
Mhm.
there's enjoyment in the ordinary. And then, bum, ba, 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 you'll hear the signal. You'll get the call. The bell will ring, and there you go. So yeah,
Ding, ding,
look,
ding.
ding dong, right? There you go. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. All right. Okay, Annie, Anita, we'll do that. Thank you. All right. So Perot, what will your son Lucas, age 21, be doing to earn a living? Well, we can only know what some energies are around him right now. It doesn't mean it will happen, and it's a third party, so that makes it really hard. We'll see what we can come up with. Let's put it that way, I guess. Is that all right with you, Lulu?
Yeah, energy surrounding, but
Energy. Yeah, yeah.
if
We
he
don't
was
know
a
what
minor,
he has free
but
will
he's not a
too.
minor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's right.
Okay, well,
This is a hoot.
this okay.
I'm getting a really interesting answer. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of am too, and it's
Okay.
kind of it's looking to me like he may finally figure out what he wants to be.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
so I got the death card.
Hmm.
So something is going to occur where it possibly may undergo a complete transformation of a learning journey. It
Hmm.
almost feels like if somebody never wanted to go to university, they suddenly wake up one day and go, I want to be a lawyer. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
or they're in university and they're on their like third year of becoming a lawyer and they're like, I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to, you know,
Yeah.
I want to be a doctor. And they're going to change their major. That's
Hmm.
the energy that's coming through on this because
Sure.
the Page of Wands is here as well. And this
Oh.
is somebody who is very enthusiastic, very bright, really the learner,
Hmm.
wants to do something that may actually make you take a step back.
Hmm.
I don't know why I keep getting this like somebody's trying to do something or they're wanting to do something that's very heavy, but they suddenly just want to be an artist.
I
Like
get it.
the energy is so different.
It is different.
Um,
Yeah.
the Hierophant is here, so when this decision is made, it is not being made lightly. It
Hmm.
is being made with a lot of thought and a lot of conversation from somebody that they trust. I don't know if this is a friend's parent or a grandparent or a neighbor, somebody who's
Hmm.
already in that field of work that they suddenly have an interest in, but they are not making this decision lightly. They're
No.
taking it very seriously. And
Hmm.
then when they do decide to go for it, um, they're they're going for it. You got the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is usually when it's like a divine connection.
Hmm.
So it's the thing that's going to click with them. And
Especially with Pepe Le
so
Pew. I mean,
it's like but it's like when somebody says, "Oh, I want to get an art degree," and you're sitting there going, "What do you want an art? Like, what are you going to do
I
with an
know,
art
I
degree?"
know.
Like,
Hmm.
seriously?
Hmm.
How many people have an art degree that sits in a shoebox? But
Right.
whatever this is that they're deciding to do is
Yep.
something that you're divinely guided to be doing. So
Absolutely.
when the choice is made, it's going to be strong. Can't tell you what they're going to do,
Yeah.
but um, that's
Yeah.
the energy I get around
That's
it.
the energy. And I have similar energy. And I
Yeah.
also agree with her, with Lulu about the art degree thing. I have a liberal arts degree, and people are like, oh, yeah, you want fries with that? Well, it doesn't work that way. I teach the humanities. So there are opportunities, even though other people don't find them.
Yeah.
So I'm getting possibilities are boundless. Your son
Right.
is like, what am I going to do? But by the time he's 21, maturity comes. I mean, this
Yeah.
is, you can't make this up. And
Right.
so, yeah, and I agree with Lulu because we do sometimes we take a class or we take we go into a degree program or we do something and we think
Yeah.
this is what I want to do. And then we find something much more interesting. Oh, I took this class and it just changed my life, so that can happen.
Yeah.
But tell him to start saving some money so he can make his dreams come
Right.
true.
The
Yeah.
next degree is expensive.
That's right. That's right. He might end up even getting masters after that. Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was enjoyable. Thank you, Perot.
You
Yeah.
know what I noticed in your first card though? The eagle.
Yeah, the eagle's there.
Right?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
the perspective, that
Higher.
perspective that
That's right.
he is gonna take is coming from a higher place.
Hmm.
So bear
Goes
with
along
him.
with the paraffin, really. Yeah.
Bear with him. You may
Yeah.
not agree with it.
I know. I know. Yeah.
You might. So
You might. I know. But I mean, my son has like a triple degree Spanish and history and something else. And he sells dumpster products, but he likes his job. So,
yeah.
that's the key. You got to love what you're doing. It's important.
Yeah.
So, all right, Susan, a general read for you. All righty.
Oh, Annie. I hope you're okay.
Oh, she fell on the concrete. I know.
Oh,
Honey, that's so scary. I remember running after my puppy and that happened. And there's no give and take on your bones, you know, it hurts like heck. So,
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Okay. General reading. Oh, there we go.
Mm.
I usually go with the jumpers.
Yeah, I would too. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Annie, okay, this is a general. So,
Mm-hmm.
Annie, we're starting out with the Six of Pentacles. So, the Six of Pentacles is about advancement, and you're
Mm-hmm.
advancing into something that is going to be beneficial to you. It's also good fortune, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you are moving into or moving through right now, you're going to be in a place of the King of Cups. So, the King of Cups is that king who he knows how to balance heart and head. Like the world can be tumultuous all around him, and he's not going to panic and think only with his fear response. Going to think with that head response as well, right? So you have that, and that ability keeps you safe at all times. So it's easy for you to balance yourself out. Hermit. So there may be a period of quiet reflection for you where you're trying to figure out exactly what it is that you want to be doing next. So because it's a general, I don't know if you are wanting to know more about love or life in general or career. So
Mm-hmm.
self-reflection for whatever it is that you have on your heart um, is going to give you some more answers. Okay. And then you have the Three of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of growth coming out of
Mm-hmm.
that quiet period.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get a lot of perspective while you're there. And you have nothing to do but look forward and move up, which is what I get from this card because she's
Awesome.
climbing. So
She is climbing. That's right.
that's what I get.
All right. Thank you, Lulu. So, um, I have a question for you, Susan. Have you been married and you're not married anymore, or are you thinking about getting married now? Because I got the ring, the wedding, and yeah, I don't know. Either that, or you're going to go to a wedding. May not be your own. I don't know, but you're reflecting. You're a hermit. Well, good.
I
All
am a
right.
hermit.
Yeah,
I think we all are.
I think so. Yeah, those of us who work from home are definitely hermits. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. The second card I got is that um, if you're thinking about getting married, you're worried that your own um, you have to share. You may not have your own free time or whatever. You're not married. Are you engaged? Or are you thinking about getting anyway, something that you're thinking about, and it may not even be marriage. It may be something that you're thinking about doing, but you're concerned that it may take up too much time away from other things that you want to do. So I'm just going to put that out there. You've not been married. Okay. I got that a new vision is coming in for you. And I like that. And I like what Lulu said about you climbing the ladder. So you're going to go towards that vision, I think. And it's going to bring you some real joy because I get the success and victory card. You've got a crown on your head. You are a winner, and you are the one that's the power and the authority of your own world. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep.
Onward and upward.
Yep. No, you don't have to worry. It may be that you're marrying an idea. So just remember that, we look at the first or obvious thing first, but then if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. We can't make it fit. Yeah.
Can also be making a commitment to yourself
Commitment to yourself to do
to
something new.
achieve something that you've been wanting to achieve, right? So
That's very true. Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. All right. So Sharon, you don't like to share? Well, I don't blame you. You're a smart girl.
And there you go.
Uh-huh. All right. So, Sharon, you'd love an energy reading. All righty. I have to tell you guys, I found this new energy drink, and I'm not an energy drink person, but it's at Starbucks, and it's made with blue coconut. It's so good.
Oh,
Oh, it's good.
I've never seen a blue coconut.
Well, it's got spirulina in it, but see the color of it? Yeah.
Is it acai berry or something in there?
No, maybe it has some of that in there. Yeah, it could.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. All I know is it's delicious.
Um, I don't really do energy readings, but if I
Okay.
do the energy around these cards,
Yeah, of course.
um,
Yeah.
what I see is there's good luck in your life. This is a lot of happiness. This is the 9 of Cups.
Hmm.
So, and look at, they're like you're just splashing around having fun, right?
Yep.
That's good. But the moon is featured very, very brightly in this card.
Hmm.
So I don't feel that something is being misrepresented to you, but I think that you aren't listening to your intuition enough. The
I'm
moon
getting that
reminds
too.
us
I am. I'm
are
getting
about
it.
our intuition. Okay. You
Uh-huh.
need to balance out how you're making decisions because you're too much in here and
Hmm.
not enough in your intuition. You're looking at things face value.
Hmm.
And if you listen, like you're making decisions that seem like smart decisions, but they're not sitting well with your gut. So
Yeah.
that's what you want to pay attention to. Is if it doesn't sit well with your gut, just because it makes sense on paper, it doesn't mean it's the right decision,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And then you have the Queen of Cups, and she's the Queen of Hearts, right? She's
Yeah.
all of that emotion, and she's healing, and she's intuition. And she also has that moon screaming behind her as well.
Yeah. Wow.
So I think the energy that you are in right now, you are needing to listen more to yourself. That's what I'm getting.
Inner voice. Yep. We're really nailing it
Um,
today with both of us having the
right?
same thing. Yeah. So yeah,
Gotta
you
love
gotta
it when it lines
I
up.
me too. Me too. Yes. Hi, James Spear. Um,
Hi.
yes, listen to your inner voice. That's exactly right. The next thing I get is that maybe that you're not doing that because it's like a high wire act. In other words, you're the one and you're going to meet in the middle and grab hands and, move to another partner in this card. But maybe it is that your totality is in your head and not your heart. So I agree so much with what Lulu said. And it's hard for any of us. We fall into those traps a lot where we are not listening to our intuition or our inner voice, and that we're not moving forward, not achieving.
Yeah.
But it says here that it would bring you wholeness and completion if you did. It would make you feel as though you've got the balance between the physical and the spiritual. And
Yeah.
that's really all we ever need. So, yeah. Thank you, Sharon. All right. And this is quite the question. Miss Nalani, does her starter husband, David, have a message? So, this is her first husband who is on the other side. She calls him her starter husband. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh, this is really interesting. I got 2 9 cards.
Oh, yeah. Completion. Wow.
Yeah, 9 of Wands is completion. 9 of Swords is worry.
Mm-hmm.
So there's other meanings to the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is also about strength and determination. So there is something going on around you right now that your attention is being drawn to. It's got
Mm-hmm.
you worried. Um, it's like there's a task or something financially that you're trying to meet and you're really stressed out about it.
Mm-hmm.
The reminder from David is to stand in your power. You have
Mm-hmm.
the Empress. Okay. So you have the power to do exactly what it is that you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So don't doubt yourself and just stay the course. As if to back that up, you got the Queen of Pentacles. So
Ah.
just a reminder,
Mm-hmm.
everything that you need, you have.
Mm-hmm.
So um, this is about your comfort. This is about material wealth. And it's also a reminder to stay grounded.
Mhm,
So don't get run away with the fear or the worry with
mhm,
whatever this issue is, because everything, if you just, you know, be yourself, stay true to
mhm.
yourself, and focus with these two ladies, you're going to be just fine.
Just
And that's
fine.
what I get.
And it's so interesting because I've read for you before about David, and it brings a tear to his eye that you ask about him, is what he's telling me. He says, I know things weren't always great. And you say here that he taught you many things, and that brings him a
Yeah.
tear. It does. It does. Because sometimes we never recognize that. We think there's
Yeah.
only the bad things. But he says, just keep telling your story because I was part of your story. And thank you for bringing me in again, because there is no division between us. And even though we were divorced and things were different, it doesn't mean that it wasn't meant to be. He's just undergoing a fabulous transformation on the other side, and he's looking down on you and wishing you well. But I agree. He says you're a very strong woman who is able to fend for herself, but falls
Okay.
into self doubt. Stop
Mhm.
it. Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
um, he, I don't usually do mediumship because I'm
Mhm,
learning, but he's
mhm.
very loud. And then he decided to sit on my back. So the message is there's something that you do that honors him,
Mhm.
and you do it almost second nature. And he
Wow.
really appreciates that. There's something that you do. It
Mhm.
could be like maybe it's his favorite ice cream that you order, or something that it's something every time you do it, it's him that's on your mind. And he knows that, and he
Uh-huh.
knows that you think of him with that, and he thanks you for that.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Thanks, Lulu. That's special. Yeah.
Hmm.
When they get that insistent, you have to listen, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They don't let you go. That's for sure.
No.
All right. So Mary, a general for you. All right. Then I have Sanity Claus, Sunny Sonia, Anita, Maureen, and Delphi. And that's all we can take today because we want to make sure we can finish up with you. And it makes sense to you? Oh, good. Nalani said that made sense, Lulu.
Good.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm just learning my mediumship. And even though Donna Marie has like 9,000 pounds of faith in me, I doubt myself a lot,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah.
was very strong.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'll just give you the message.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. All right. So you go ahead if you want with Mary's reading.
Okay. I've got some cards for Mary. Oh, okay. Um, there is something that you have residual sadness about. The Five of Cups is about a loss of something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. But you have residual sadness there. What
Mhm.
you're being guided to do is move forward. You have the Knight of Wands. Try to find a way to process that sadness constructively while still finding something else that you're passionate about. The Nine of Wands is a very fiery knight. So it's all about that excitement, the passion, having courage to move forward.
Mhm.
I find courage is needed a lot coming out of a place of sadness. So you're being encouraged to move forward on that. The Wheel of Fortune is here for you. So a new karmic cycle is coming around for you.
Mm,
Something
excellent.
new. I like this one because she's like a spider, like
Mhm.
the legend of the card.
Mhm.
So weave your own web going forward, because
Yeah.
that's what's coming out of this. You have an opportunity to start this next cycle
Mhm.
doing things for yourself, things that make you happy, things that bring you joy. And the Queen of Cups is here, and this is again a reminder about healing.
Mm,
So
mhm.
healing is going to be part of this journey, but there's you're going to heal naturally because what's coming next is fun and exciting. And it's something you can get passionate about. And that healing will happen over time on its own. And suddenly you'll be like,
Yeah.
hey, you
Yep.
know,
I got through
so
it. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
got through it.
That's
That's what
right.
I get.
That's awesome. So,
Oh, you haven't, sadly.
no,
Okay.
thank you. You've been sad. So yay for the Wheel of Fortune. There you go, Mary.
Yeah.
So you got all the angels around you, girl. You have a connection with the higher realms. If you're seeing feathers at all, if you notice feathers, know that they're dropping them for you, but you don't have to doubt it. If you need them, though, they want you to call them, especially the archangels. If you need them, call it out by name, speak it. They like that. They like to be spoken to. I get the same thing Lily does. Let go. You've been holding something way too long, and it's time to move forward. Let it flow, let go, and let it flow. And healing. And she's right about natural. It says, get some more sleep, do a little bit of walking, perhaps, and maybe eat right. So all those things are going to make you a much happier person. So thank you, Mary. You've been sad.
Cards are just lining up like crazy. That's
I know.
wild.
They really are. They're amazing. And
Yeah.
obviously, you're reading tarot. I'm reading oracle.
Yeah.
Except for
Yeah.
this one. This one is a tarot. Actually, it's
Yeah.
the Zen tarot. But yeah, it's
Have
amazing.
oracle, but my comfort zone is definitely in the tarot.
I understand,
Yeah.
and mine is in the other. So yeah, yeah. That's awesome. So what will the rest of July look for you? I'm predicting very hot and uncomfortable.
I see AC in your future. Mm. Wow. Okay. Sanity clause, I don't know what's happening in around you, but you're starting out right away with the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a different deck. So you are moving forward. There's something about your destiny that's going to come out of a tower moment. So something needs to fall away. You would know what this is. I do not know. But something has run its cycle in your life. And in order for you to move your karmic wheel forward, it needs to fall away. You have the Eight of Cups, which sees you walking away from whatever it is. This could be a crappy job that's just burning you out, right? Like you know what the situation is, but you do need to walk away. And talk to your guides and angels more. You've got the Hierophant here. So this is that spiritual wisdom, that higher learning, that person that you can bounce things off of that you trust, right? Like something is definitely changing, but something needs to change in order for you to move forward. That's what I'm seeing in July. So
Are you ready now?
watch Aley back it
Are
up.
you ready for this? Chaos. What is it? It's a tower.
You know, it's my favorite card in the deck, right?
I like it. I mean, I'm a big
I
change
love the
person.
tower.
Yeah. It gives you
I
the
love the
opportunity.
tower.
It gives you the opportunity to rebuild, is what it's doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why I like it.
Yeah. I have here that you need to express yourself more. You need to, all right. So you said you retired a couple of months ago and moved. I thought I already walked away from things. Well, everything's layered, hun. Everything. You know,
Yeah.
you walked away from it, but that doesn't mean you'll never revisit it. So it's okay. I'm feeling as though you need to express yourself, have a conversation with somebody, or maybe even look to that next thing that you're going to do. But before you do that, you get nothingness or no thingness, which doesn't mean that it's going to be a dark time. It means you're taking time to work it through, figure out what it's going to be. And you got to allow yourself to do that by not worrying about it and not making it happen, but by letting it flow. OMG. That's amazing. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's just amazing. 2 towers. All righty. So, Sunny Sonia, information on raising your intuition. Oh, absolutely, girl. All right. We have Annie, Maureen, and Delphi. I just want you ladies to know that you are coming up next. That's right.
I just keep hearing meditation, meditation, meditation. And that doesn't mean that you have to sit for like an hour. Like I'm really ADHD, so
Mhm.
um I get 10 minutes tops. Like, and I always find my morning walks to be more meditative.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Just listening
Well,
to
it's a
nature.
moving meditation. And what
Yeah,
I tell you, one of the deadliest messages we can give them is to tell them to meditate.
right?
Because the first thing people want to do is go, ah.
I know. Which is why like I like to do crafts and stuff. So
Yeah.
I can just focus on the
You can
craft, and
color
that
even.
to me
Yeah,
is meditative,
sure it
right?
is. Yeah.
If I'm
Mhm.
not dealing with someone else or solving someone else's problems or focusing my mind in you know,
Yep.
on things like that and it just
Yep.
clears, that's meditative to me.
Sure it is. Yeah.
So
Yep.
6 of Swords. Shake things up. This is change and supported movement. So, um, your routine may be a bit stagnant. So, if you change things up, this can actually raise your awareness of things around you. When we fall
Mm-hmm.
into that rut of doing things the same, we don't see signs anymore. So, shake things up a little. Okay. Literally, like pretend you're being chased by a cute dragon. I don't know. Right? You
Yeah.
have the Queen of Pentacles. Everything that you need is within you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you need to raise your intuition, you're the only one that can.
Yep.
Um, you know, even doing something like a little exercise we did at when I was at a mediumship course, they put a blindfold or like a sleep mask on us,
Yep.
and we sat in silence for only 5 minutes just listening to the room,
Yep.
listening to the breathing of other people, listening to the tick that happened over in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Doing something like that
Yep.
a couple times a week can also help to raise your intuition. And because it's helping you see with your ears,
Yeah.
right? What's
Or
going
other
on,
other
trying to figure it
senses.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
other ways.
Yep.
And you got the 5 of Wands. So you are in competition with yourself. So don't try so hard about
Yeah.
it. Just change what you're doing. If you feel like you aren't raising your intuition with what you're currently doing, try something different because it's not every practice works for everybody,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
So
It is a trial
that's
and error. And,
it is.
I suggest taking a new route somewhere, going
Mhm.
saying, today I'm going to go to the store, but I think I'll go this way. Or even walking, I'm going to take a walk, but I'm going to go down this path. It could be
Yeah.
something as simple as you get up in the morning and you go turn on the coffee maker and you get in the shower and then you brush your teeth. Well, maybe you brush your teeth and then you get in the shower and then turn the coffee. I mean, that could be that
Yeah.
simple. It can change
Yeah.
things. So I get the traveling, and I think that's for me. I'm not good at meditating unless I have a guided meditation, but you can get those here on YouTube.
That's
You
what
can
I
get
do.
'em.
That's the only
I
way I
love
can
it.
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. And that will help you to tune in. So, and it's being mindful where you walk, what you're stepping in, what comes into your awareness, and that's just something that is staying in the present moment. I do
Mhm.
get that you could do some art. That's something you could do, and I don't mean like I can only draw stick figures, but I like to color, and so I get the
Yeah.
adult coloring books, and I might play with those. But they want you to know you're on the right path, and you can't make something happen. You have to allow it to happen, but know that you're on it's going to come when it's ready. And they're saying
Mhm.
divine intervention is there for you. So
Yeah.
I hope that helps. It was great because we had different ideas on that. And I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Annie, whose name is Anita, really, but it's okay. Um, she just wants a general, but
Okay.
we'll see what comes through. But I agree, you need to get your man to go get you some gummies, honey.
My cat's here.
Cats always love being on television.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, Charlotte. We'll see if we can get you in. Don't forget, I need you to give me a email if you can at heartandsoulconnected.gmail. I have something to tell you about what we talked about. Okay, if you can, that would be great.
Okay, well, you got 3 major arcana here.
Hmm.
And the Emperor fell out twice. It fell out the first shuffle and I put it back in, and then I shuffled and it came out again.
Wow.
And it came out first.
Okay.
So the Emperor, balance yourself a little bit more, right? The Empress is all about divine femininity. The Emperor is about divine masculinity. So balance yourself out. The Emperor takes charge. The Emperor is the absolute leader. And I feel like you're being called to get the leadership of your own life, right? Take back your power is coming in. You've got the Hierophant. So this Hierophant's come out a lot today. So this is about spiritual wisdom. So reclaim your power and start communicating more with your guides. Even if you can't hear your guides, talk to your guides. Talk to spirit. Like Aley said, call in an angel, right? If you need help. You've got the Hermit. So this is all about making peace and taking back your leadership, your self-leadership. So the Hierophant is about your higher powers. The Hermit is about taking that quiet time to contemplate and look at things that you really need to focus on. And the Emperor is about your leadership. So when you do that, you have the 6 of Wands to finish your reading. You are going forward into victory and success. You have a lot of things to celebrate, but you need to reclaim your power. That's what I got.
Yep. That's awesome. Sonia, you had given us back some feedback, and you help with your 4-month-old granddaughter, so it's hard for you to meditate. We don't want you to meditate then, dear.
It can be any type of meditating, right? That quiet time playing with your granddaughter where you're not worrying about everything else but what you're doing with her, consider that meditation.
That's awesome. All right, so back to you, Anita. Girlfriend, you have to change your conditioning. I'm not going to say that you're old because we're as old as we think, but our bodies don't work the same way, no matter how old or young we are, the older we get, So you're going to have to move out of that idea that you can do what you did 20 years ago or whatever. But we all do this. I know this happens to me, and it's so stupid. I don't look down when I walk in the house. I just walk to the kitchen, and then I trip over stuff all the time. And it's because I'm not looking down. I'm thinking I'm in a hurry, And so it's silly. It's stupid, really. But I'm not saying you're stupid, Anita. You've got determination, and you're coming through that crack in the concrete. So it says, believe in your victory, because it's coming. Yeah, I'm sorry you're dealing with it, but I love this too. And it talks about harmony and balance. And Lulu was saying we have to balance both the female and male. And I get the infinity, which is that constant balance. Yeah. Just keep going and going. I mean,
the flow.
It's amazing. We spend all that time setting this up so we'd have the right answers for everybody, Lulu. It seems to be working.
Right? Okay.
I know it's hard to meditate with ADHD. I do know that. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Which is why I craft. That's my meditation.
There you go. That's your meditation. Yeah. Mine is taking a walk, or even sometimes just like I don't sit out in the sun like a sun goddess, but I go out there for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and the sunshine on my face, I meditate in a way. Yeah. All right. So, has Dad has your dad passed, Maureen, or are you still just dealing with the possibility that this is imminent?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Connie Epley. Anyway, whether it is or not, it is something we have to let go of. Not easy. And didn't you say, Lulu, that your dad just passed a few years ago or a year ago or
Yeah,
something?
just
Yeah.
two years ago in March.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're just dealing with this. I get you. Okay. Hello, Hinda. It's nice to see you, dear. I hope you're well. All right. So let's see what we can do with Dad.
It seems like, a lot of people use crafting or knitting or crocheting or,
Mm-hmm.
cross stitching because your hands are busy doing something and your mind wanders somewhere else.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
It does. Yeah.
Oh, this is a tough one. The question was, what are we letting go of
Oh,
about
I'm
her dad?
sorry. I took it down. Yeah. Yeah. It was. How should she be dealing with imminent? Her dad stuff with her dad. Stuff with her dad. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm feeling this. Four of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you don't need to control the situation. You need to organize the situation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot to do. And it's not so much about having every single thing under control as knowing the steps you need to take.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
I've been through 3 passings of family members, and it's a lot, but when you try to get ahead of yourself and think that you have to have all the answers, you
Mm-hmm.
don't. You only have to know the questions.
Right.
And that's what's coming in.
Okay.
The King of Cups is here. So you will get through it. This is balance, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will sort it out. Just relinquish that need to have the answers to everything immediately, right? It's okay to just take things one step at a time. All right. High Priestess is here reminding you that you've got this. Your intuition, your feminine power, you can trust yourself to make the right decisions, okay, when it comes to everything. And the 10 of Cups is here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a hard one, but this is also love and harmony.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
just focus right now on as much as you can getting the time that you need with him, showing the love to him that you need, clearing the air, doing whatever you need to do, and just know that there's still happiness there. He will pass happy when the time is right.
Yep.
So
That's right.
that's what I get.
Interesting. Thank you, Lulu. So, she wrote in the chat that his cognitive decline is worse, and that I have the Fool, and in
Yeah.
this case, I'm thinking that it's not knowing what he's doing as much because of his
Yeah.
cognitive decline, and that's hard to watch. Not only that, but sometimes they can come across really nasty at times, or different than they were, and
Yeah.
they want you to be reminded that this isn't really him when he does that. That because you two have an eternal bond. I mean, you aren't married to him, obviously, but I mean, this is a long-term eternal bond with Dad, and
Yeah.
that would make sense. There is no exam. And when I got this card, I thought, well, that's weird. And then I thought, no, there are no rules.
Mhm.
And don't worry, you're not going to do anything wrong because you don't have to pass an exam. You're not going to fail,
Right.
whatever it is that you do, because you have this. And they want you to lean in. If you're feeling sorrowful, to embrace it and let it go and work with it and understand that this is all part of the process. And he's
Mhm.
not declining, he's moving into that new space that will open up for him in the other part of life, which is the death and the moving. So, anyway, you have the feeling it will be sooner, more, yeah, before the fall.
Mhm.
Well, it's whenever he's he's ready to go. And
Mhm.
when my father was really, really bad, um, what I said to him was, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go, but you know what? I think if you need to go, you need to go. I'll be okay. And that makes a huge difference because they're afraid to leave you, that you won't be okay. But you're telling them, I love having you here. I'm not telling you to go, but I want you to know you can and I'll be okay.
Yeah.
So I know you love him. I totally understand. Fortunately, my dad turned into one of my greatest guides. So I don't think your
Yeah.
dad's going to go too far. Yeah. Honey, it's so hard.
That ring feels like a reminder of, that eternal love between a
Yeah,
dad and their daughter, right?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, yeah, there's just nothing that, unless you go through it, there's really nothing you can compare it to, really. I mean, I lost
No.
my mother when I was 33, and to me, that was way too young. And my dad, I was 37. So I lost them both in my 30s. And that's, to me, that, I mean, some people lose theirs in their teenage years or something. I'm
Yeah.
lucky I had them as long as I did, but,
I lost my mom early too.
did you? That's awful. I'm sorry.
I was only 38.
Uh huh. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yep. You're not quite ready for them to leave yet, Yeah. Yeah. Not
no.
that you ever really are, but yeah. All right, Delphi.
No, but you kind of hope that they will be like, between 85 and 95, right?
That would be nice. Yeah. But,
It's no easier, but at least they've had that full life. It's
correct.
like
Correct.
when they
Yeah.
pass at 60, something,
Yeah. My
it's
mother
like,
was 68 years old. Yeah.
yeah, my
Yeah.
mom too.
Mm-hmm.
You just feel
Wow.
like they've been ripped off.
Well, and then I'm talking to my husband yesterday, and we talk about death. I mean, we just don't, we aren't one of those people that won't, you know. And he says
Yeah.
to me, we got to make some kind of a plan because probably we're on the short term here now, maybe 10 years. I said, I really don't want to like put a date on it, please.
Mm.
But,
No.
yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. All right. So, Delphi, are you ready?
A general?
Mm.
Which ones did I use last?
Hi, Jackie J. Good to see you.
Yeah, Jackie's up.
Mhm. Are you okay on time or are you needing to be somewhere else, Lulu?
I'm fine, but I just heard an
Okay.
owl
Did you? Somebody
in the
give you
middle of the
who?
Yeah, but it's the middle of the day. It's like 5 o'clock.
It's okay. They're busy. They're busy. Kind of cool though.
Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting. So, Delphi, rely on your inner strength. So, whatever your challenge is right now, go rely on, dig deep is what's coming in. Dig deep. Rely on the knowledge that you already have.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
I feel like with this moon so bright in the background, I feel like this is something was not presented, or it
Mhm.
was presented in a manner in which it did not turn out. Okay.
Okay.
So use the knowledge that you have of the situation and from life experience to navigate it, because the high priestess is here as well.
Mm.
And the high priestess is you relying on your intuition, what
Yeah.
your knowledge from within. Okay.
Mhm.
The high priestess also wears the crown of the moon, right? She's got the three moon phases.
Mhm.
Um, very much again, the moon is strong in this card. You got the Prince of Cups coming in, which is the page.
Mhm.
Um, so whatever this is, be sensitive to how you deal with it and be sensitive with yourself. Okay.
Mm.
Um, sometimes when people portray something a certain way, we actually want to take them at face value. That's okay. It happens, but don't beat yourself up about it, because relying on your own strength and thinking your way out of whatever the situation is going to bring you celebration. You've got the 3 of Cups. It's reversible, whatever it is. Your friends are around you and you can get past it and be happy. So that's what I get for you.
All right, beautiful. So yeah, they're saying, enjoy the moment, Delphi, moment to moment. We all live only moment to moment, and the choices we make can define our reality. So I think they think you do that anyway. But I noticed that after I said that I don't look down sometimes, this guy isn't looking down. So be careful. Be sure you look down once in a while. But you're at the place of wholeness and completion in whatever it is that you've decided to do. And but I'm getting, the last card I'm getting is that there's something about a secret, but the secret actually is a treasure of yours. It's something that you hold close to you and you're glad you know about it. It might be how someone feels about you. It might be what it is that you can do that nobody else knows you can do. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they're saying have fun with it. And look, it's a kind of a crazy looking little thing there. Look, I think
It
it's a
looks like a
building.
cat.
Yeah, I know it
It
does.
looks,
It's a
it
building.
looks like a travel trailer
It
cat
does.
type
Yes,
thing.
yes, in the form of a cat. Yeah, yep. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, you saw a butterfly. I love that. That's wonderful. So we have two more. This is our second hour, everybody, if you just came in. So we've been here for a while. And so we're going to finish up with Charlotte and Mercury and Leo lady. Are you still here? Could you let me know, Mercury and Leo lady? And Charlotte, I think you're still here. All right.
Perfect. So let me grab some cards.
Yes, Lulu
Anything
did
you
marry
both
one of
may
the
have.
Bee Gees. Yes, not this Lulu, but
Not me.
the singer Lulu did. Yeah.
I would have changed my name to Elvira.
That's right. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, all right.
Right. So we're starting off with the Hanged Man. So time to pause and rethink a situation that you're going through. A new perspective on something is always a good idea, especially if
Mm-hmm.
you're feeling a little bit stuck.
Mm-hmm.
You have the Two of Wands. That new perspective is going to have you taking action. So it's almost like there's something that you are trying to work through right now, and you're not really sure which road to go down. This is about making choices. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you've made the choice, take the action. But remember to pause first, right? Don't make hasty decisions. You have
Mm-hmm.
the Eight of Coins. So you are working really hard on whatever this is. This is you honing, the skills of dealing with something, or the path that you're going to take. You're making sure that you're raking that path really, really well, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is about your hard work. And then you have the Nine of Swords. Whatever the situation is, has made things uneasy. It has given you like pause for concern, a little bit of unrest. But don't worry, because you are moving forward. You have the Knight of Cups,
Mm-hmm.
and there's going to be communication around what this is and how to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
It may be, I don't know why I feel like it's one of those things where you might be somewhere like picking up your Starbucks, if whatever you do, and you hear somebody having a conversation in line and it actually relates to your own situation. That's going to
Mm-hmm.
give you the new perspective. So
I love it. I
that's
love it.
just what
She
came
says
in.
you're right on point. That's great.
Oh, yay.
That's great. Yeah. All right. So, by the way, if you're still here, Mercury and Leo lady, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to just we'll do a collective read at the end. Okay. So, Charlotte, I got you're exhausted, girl. And it's like you're just so worried about what's going to happen, where it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Take a break. Take a break. Let it go. Let it go and let it flow. All right. But they're applauding you at this point because it says the seagull is all about freedom and fearlessness, and they're applauding you for doing what it is you're doing, and they understand it. Remember, though, that a seagull gets really happy with just one French fry. So make sure that you understand that sometimes small things can add up, okay? And that you need to continue to take the baby steps that you need to do what you're doing, but after you take a break, because it's too exhausting right now for you to be able to make a good decision, and you just need to think about it. Sometimes we jump off, I won't say we jump off a cliff because then we wouldn't have anything to worry about after that, but we might jump into something too quickly because we're hasty, because we'd like to have it tied up, but isn't always a good pause. Pause.
Pause.
Yep. Yeah. All right. You're welcome, Delphi. I'm glad you've been enjoying it and that it could, yeah. So you've done a collective read before, have you? Do you know what I'm talking about?
We don't do them, but I do know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, you don't do
I've
them?
seen
Are you?
Not on our shows.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
okay, that's fine. If you don't want to
we
do
can
it.
do it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't mind.
All right, good. I just like doing it because sometimes, I don't know, it speaks to people in different ways. So, yeah. It's just a collective read for everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This has been great.
Do you do one card or do you do a few
I
cards?
do 3.
Do you want to lead? Do you want to lead?
I can. Yep. Okay. All right. So the first card I get is the miser. Very interesting. So you know what it's Mr. Scrooge. He's counting his pennies. He's counting his money. He's cheap, and they don't want you to be miserly with whatever you're holding back. So it could be love, self-care, loving yourself, loving that around you, seeing the positive. And so it's individual. Sometimes if it's a sunny day, that should be enough to make you as happy as anything. Or you got a fresh cup of coffee, or your friend calls you that you haven't talked to forever. So don't squander it, they're saying. The next one is falling in love, the Cupid's arrow, but I think we need to fall more in love with ourselves. We criticize ourselves, we self-talk ourselves, and we say, oh, that was a dumb thing to do. Don't do that. Don't do that. It isn't dumb. Nothing's dumb. And finally, we're in a retrograde, so it's so interesting that memories are brought up. Old acquaintances might be coming, recollections. My favorite thing to do during a retrograde is to listen to 80s music. I just love 80s music. I can't help it.
I love 80s music too. It's totally my jam.
Oh, that's so cool. I just feel like I'm back there, and it's just makes me so happy. It was a good decade of music. Not
Great
that there is
music.
another music. And it brings me back. Those memories bring me back and bring me joy. So there you go.
Curtis.
Yeah. Hey, Curtis.
Curtis just popped in.
That's good.
Okay, so what I get for the collective is 5 of Swords. So you know what? Loss, conflict, worry, these things, they're all a part of going through a retrograde. Those things that come back, the things you thought you had gotten rid of, they can resurface. Let them, and then work through them as best you can. Know that you always have a choice. This is all about options, right? The 7 of Cups is about, it can be about procrastination, but it's mostly about options and choices. So make choices that are going to make you happy. Make choices that are going to further your goals. There's no point in making a choice that's not going to take you anywhere. So be constructive about that. 7 of Coins says, have patience with yourself, especially during retrogrades, right? Gratitude. Be thankful for whatever that you have around you. It could even just be that evening cup of tea that turned out really good tonight. Have gratitude for the simple things, not just the big things. So that's what I get.
That's fabulous. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lulu. This was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah,
And I feel
great.
like we really had a lot of connection here between us.
Stars
Thank you for
matching up.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing. And thanks to everybody who's been here. And we thank you. Come back and see us again. We'll take care.
Yes, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.